So I just won that last game. So the Orks able to kick the Tyranids. Kick the Tyranids out. Orks gain another tile.
Orks actually won by a roll of the dice to break a tie, so they just barely won. But anyway.
So now my next place I'm going to attack will be right here.
Is there one last thing? Is there any extra?
No. I haven't done any of those fortification bases yet. But alright, we'll be doing that battle. Alright, so even though we did finish the Tyranids' first turn, we didn't tell you anything about what's happening. What's happening is playing Capture and Control is one of mine, and Volander's is
over here.
Behind, it's over there. Playing Pitched Battle, figured out the name, and I rolled to go first, but since a very long time, Volander was able to steal the initiative. The Tyranids went first. This is the remnants of their end of their first turn.
You want me to go through?
Yeah, go through what you got.
First off, let's just say what I have. I have 20 hormigons, adrenal glands, toxin sacs, 26 termagons. They have devourers. There's 16 of them that have devourers. This is a termagon. He has the catalyst ability, and he did put out these spawns, 10 of them. I rolled double, so that's all he could do. These three guys here are my hive guard, and if we want to shift over to the next portion of the board where I set up, initially I had all my guys, my hormigons here. Then when I figured I stole initiative, I ran them over this way, kind of hide behind here, and I have my 1, 2, 3 tyrant guard, my hive tyrant, and like I said, they just kind of moved there to get behind some cover. Over here, my other two groups, they basically just moved up. The hive guard went underneath there. These guys moved up and shot. The hormigons, they actually ran, but before they ran, the termagon gave them the catalyst to get some feel no pain, just in case they get shot. And during my actual shooting phase, the front line of these guys with devourers shot at the orc boys there. I didn't get as many hits and wounds as I wanted, but somehow miraculously Greendawnify made all but 3 saves. So 3 orcs died. Not what I wanted to see. One good thing that did happen is these guys shot at the group of the Killicans and actually destroyed one. So that's not, and one cannot shoot. I don't know which one was decided can't shoot, but one can't shoot and one was destroyed. That's what I have, I guess. Greendawnify, if you wanted to talk about what you have.
Alright, so I got my 5 death copters. I have a truck, another truck, a battle wagon, Big Mac, trucks filled with boys, battle wagons full of boys, other trucks filled with knobs. Got 10 looted wagons, I had 3 killer cannons. All with bazookas, had another squad of 30 boys, and a looted wagon.
Now, actually, before we sign off, I forgot to talk about my reserves. I'm actually thinking that maybe the hive mind is learning, or maybe I'm just getting, desperate for a win. But I'm trying something different. I'm doing more spores. I have 1 spore that will bring in my Doom of Melantai. I have the Gene Stealers as another reserve unit, and then I have another spore that will have 2. Zoanthropes to try to hopefully pop open some of those tanks. And my third, my septic, what are they called? The spores?
Mycetic spores.
Mycetic spores has another shooty type of group, just some warriors with some
clock shading is Kroot.
Yeah, I just have some Kroot that I gotta.
And then the Tyranid warriors are approximating as 2 Zoanthropes.
Yeah, so I have 3 things that'll come in. And spores, and then my Gene Stealer, so 4 reserve units. So
alright, so
that's what I have.
We're back to the end now. Tyranids have already gone their first turn, so it'll be my first turn when we get back. Alright, end of my turn 1. Moved up my guys, shot, put him a large blast on the Hormagaunts, but I moved over and hit the Termagants, hit 8, killed all 8. Ludus only shot 10 shots into the Hormagaunts, killed like 4. These guys moved, ran up, moved, took some shots, put Deathcopter shot at the Hive Guard, or the Tyrant Guard, took a wound away, killed 2 Hormagaunts over there. Oh, and also, we haven't said yet, but we're playing a 2,000 point game, so just to let you know. And then we're going to go into Tyranid's turn 2. Any insights on the game, Bolander?
Well, I mean, I tried to like hide my guys for cover. It helped over here because I got some cover saves, but I tried to give that catalyst to these guys, but then Greendawnify just shot them with double your strength type weapons and it did nothing. So, still, for all my schemes, the dead pile after the first shooting phase is like ginormous as usual. So, at this point, it's my second turn. I'll start rolling for reserves, but we'll tell you what happens.
Yeah. Alright, so it's the end of Tyranid's turn 2. So, tell us what happened, Bolander.
Well, basically, let's start with my reserves. I only got one of my 4 reserves in, but this spore came in with my shooter guys, Zoanthropes. They came out. They actually shot at this and made it so that it could not shoot. This actual spore hurt one. I think it took out 1 Ork of the 30-man squad. My front line of 10 Termagants shot their 3-shot devourers at their, whittled them down a bit. These dudes here, the Hive Guard shot at the group of 3. There was 2 of those kilocannons. It took out one, just in destroying it, and then the other one, it made it so that it lost its weapon, which is the Grotzuka. These Hormagaunts moved up, ran, and then charged the remaining Orks. I think they're like 20 or so, and they were able to actually, using all the special adrenal glands and toxin sacs, they were able to basically take out the Orks, and the Orks lost about 14 of the 18, but they just didn't make leadership and they were run down. So that's the end of that turn, and I decided just to keep my other guys there in place, just try to utilize that cover for as long as possible, and see what happens. So,
alright, so big defeat for the Orks. Lost my 30 mob, but we'll come back from that defeat and I'll be back to you at the end of my first turn, or turn 2. Alright, end of my turn. Didn't do much, just with a little wagon over here. Moved up the trucks from over there to over here. Turbo boosted the 2 trucks. Kept the Deathcopters, took some shots at the Hive Guard, the Tyrant Guard, and Tyrant. Didn't wound or kill anything. Assaulted the Hormagaunts, killed 3 with the kilocannon, and that's all I did. So now it's going to be Tyranid's turn 3.
Okay, end of Tyranid phase 3. I did get my Duma Malantai in, and I got my warriors in with their spores. I went ahead and pushed my Termagants up a little bit farther so I could get a little shot at this truck here. I moved my Tervagon up so that he could, jump into the battle with that kilocan. These guys, I just ran up. They moved and then ran. So that was pretty much my movement. Those guys over there, they basically just moved up a little bit to get a better shot at that tank. As far as my shooting went, these guys here shot a bunch of shots. The Termagant shot a lot of shots at this tank. Nothing happened to it. It was just can't shoot, and there was a weapon destroyed, so it has no guns, but it's still mobile. The rest of these guys also that are in the building, they also shot at the tank. Nothing happened. This thing here, a shot at this and didn't hurt it. I did have my warriors shoot at those guys up there, and they took out 4 of their people, 4 of the Ludas. Greendawnify did make his leadership, so he stayed there. This guy here, Doom Malantai, shot and took out that tank there, so it's destroyed. And in my assault phase, the Turbigon took out the last arm of the Killacan, so now it just has no hands. No assault weapons, so it's pretty much just kind of standing there. Other than that, that's the end of my turn, and we'll come back with Greendawnify's turn.
End of my turn 3. React to the Tyranids moving this way, move these guys. Deathcopters shot and killed 1 of the Tyrant Guard, looters, killed 7 of the Hormagaunts. Moved up my vehicles, lit out my knobs to run rampant through the building, killed all the Hive Guard and the baby Termagants. Then my 20 mob jumped out, killed all of the Termagants there, jumped back into the tank. Killacan got blown up, killed 2 Hormagaunts and 6 Termagants in its explosion. These guys attack the warriors, kill 1, but lose combat and flee. Not being run down, but just flee. And yeah. So it's going to be Tyranid's turn 4. Be back to you with that, and it's, I don't know, it's looking like a pretty crazy game. Guys falling back, taking building, but you still just capturing control. Be back to you with the end of Tyranid turn 4. Alright, so end of Tyranid turn 4. Tyranids move up, shoot a lot into this squad. Then they assault. They really whiffed it with the warriors, only able to kill all the orcs besides the knob. I instant killed both the warriors. Move up, Green Stealers come out of that side, assault the Deathcopters and kill all of them. And that's basically all that happened. Everything's just moving forward, closing. Oh, and they made the Ludus flee this, but I rolled double 1s and they just moved right there. Alright, so, and that's locked in combat, so it's going to be Orks turn 4. And in my turn 4, moved these knobs out of the building, assaulted the Turbigon, multi-assaulted the Turbigon and the Hormagaunts, killed the Turbigon, didn't even hurt the Hormagaunts for some weird reason. Knob got killed, yeah, I'm just saying. Knob got killed, and that's basically.
Well, your little guys ran off.
Ran off the edge just barely by an inch. Truck moved over there to hide. Battle wagon moved over there to hide, and truck moved over here and truck moved over there. And so be turn 5 for the Tyranids. So end of the turn of Tyranids turn 5. Why don't you tell us what happened, Rolander?
Okay, my Hormagaunts just moved and ran, and were able, a couple of them, to get within, well, almost all of them were able to get within the range of that little spore, the little control thing. These guys moved up as well. They assaulted this truck here. They did kill the truck, and it exploded. Nothing happened. These guys shot at this truck here. They made it so that it could not shoot. There was 4 Termagants here, Hormagaunts here. They lost battle with a bunch of knobs who jumped inside there. That's really all that's happened.
Yeah.
Malantai shot at this thing. Maybe that was the one that made it not shoot. So it's gonna go to the end of turn 5. Then we'll roll. Oh, and this guys, the Gene Stealers, they had taken out the helicopter. They just moved, and then they ran.
Alright. End of my turn. Moved my truck over here, dumped my guys out, assaulted the Hormagaunts, killed so many, they only hurt me by, only took away 1 wound. They had to take many more wounds. I don't know what that's called. But, because they're fearless. So then they died. So then I moved, consolidate my guys into terrain. No one is having this place. And I dumped out all my boys in that battle wagon onto that place that's hidden under bodies of orcs. So now, full ender, roll a dice on a 1-2. Oh my god, I need the game to end.
Game continues.
Jesus. Alright, well, I'm clearly in control of 1, and that's going to be the main battle over there. Alright, so, Volander, you just ended your turn. Why don't you tell us what happened?
Okay, I brought my guys over. First off, Gene Stealers ran. They moved, they ran, and they got into assault range. My little Tyrant Guard and my Hive Tyrant, they moved to get within where there was like 5 of those knobs. I shot various things at them with these zonothropes. Didn't do anything. Maybe took 1 wound away. This guy didn't leech essence, or he didn't take what's that called when you take away
Paraxium,
lives?
or leech essence, yeah.
Yeah, well, I did take some stuff away for him. I gained 2 wounds. I didn't get Paraxium. All in all, a lot of stuff to shooting and a lot of double assaults with all of my 3 members here, and I was able to take them out.
So, Gene was able to grab this base, Orks
and then
holding
they
this
went
base.
ahead and moved forward.
We'll see if the game ends.
Game ends
on a 1, 2, or 3.
6. Game is
6.
in.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I can use this truck to try to consolidate. But alright. So, be Tyranid's turn.
6.
6.
And then, no.
7.
And then
yeah.
I get my turn.
No, this is your turn 7.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
this is my turns. Who went first?
You did.
End of Tyranid, turn 7. I went ahead and just put my guys up close to that command and control place. These guys just pushed back, shot at that tank, just in case you have to go to kill points. They did manage to immobilize it. This guy over here, the Doom and Malantai, actually shot and killed this by taking out another weapon. It had 2 weapons destroyed, immobilized it, it was destroyed. So basically that's all I did in my turn. And now for the last turn 7, Greendawnify.
My turn 7 will be over.
Okay, so now what is you going to do?
Oh, the
game instantaneously over. So what do we do?
We'll come back to you and we'll count up the kill points.
Right now it's tied.
Gene's holding this place, Ork Boyle's holding this place.
Orks holding this
Just
place.
to let you know, Big Mac survives again. And I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but I've named most of my guys, and this guy's name is Big Mac Sharshank. Forgot his last name, but his first name is Sharshank. And he survives again because he...
Redemption?
No, not the movie. Sharshank. Just Sharshank.
Okay. Like Scars, Shar. That's kind of cool. Okay.
And yeah, he survives because he's the boss of everyone.
Okay.
So we'll be back to you and we'll count up the kill points. Alright, we're counting up the kill points. Well, how many kill points did I get? The one who most likely won.
Termagon. You got the spawned Termagons, the normal Termagons. 2 groups of 20 Hormagons. This is one group, which were the Hive Guard. Then this is a group of warriors.
That is how many? 7 in all?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright. Let's count on mine. You got
and this
one
is the
truck.
dead pile over here. If you want to see the vast carcasses of dead.
She got 1 truck. It's 1. 2 trucks. 2. Looter wagons. 3. Had that nice squad of boys over here. It's 4. Had the occupants of both these trucks. It's 5, 6. Oh no. Ludas 7. Oh no. Def Copters 8. Killcans 9.
And then the knobs.
I already counted those guys.
9. 9 to 7?
9 to 7.
Tyranids win for the first time ever. This is the first time I've ever won with the Tyranids.
Thank the Ork gods.
No, thank
the Hive Mind.
The Hive Mind for getting suggestions and
the Ork gods.
And getting in some spores that helped.
Mork probably helped you guys out a little bit.
So Scarshank
survives again, but his first loss into his untarnished reputation. But
2 of those wins were by mere rolling of the dice. But at least we didn't have to
he
go to
outsmarted
that.
you.
So anyway, Tyranids finally win, defend themselves, and the hive mind is learning, as am I.
Alright, we're back to you with more games. The Octarius system.